Hello, this is Paulina Zuniga, and this is Levels of Organization. These are the levels of organization. The first level of organization are the atoms, which then follow by molecules, then macromolecules, organelles, cells, tissues, the organ system, and finally the organism. Atoms are the building blocks of chemistry and matter. Atoms are made up of subatomic particles such as protons, electrons, and neutrons. Atoms are tiny particles that make up chemicals such as hydrogen and carbon. Atoms can combine together to form molecules, which are particles consisting of atoms like water and glucose. Molecules can combine with other molecules and more atoms to form macromolecules, which are larger particles consisting of molecules, such as DNA, RNA, and protein. Next up, we have organelles. An organelle is made up of chemical groupings, and they are tiny organ-like things that are in cells. Organelles have specific functions in cells, and they cannot live outside of the cell. Without organelles, cells cannot survive. Some examples of organelles are like the mitochondria, which produce energy, like ribosomes that assemble protein, and the nuclei that stores genetic information. Cells are the smallest structure unit of living matter and composed of all living things. Cells provide support to the body of an organism and function for all living things. Each cell is made up of a membrane, a nucleus, and a cytoplasm that houses the organelles that are required for the cell to function properly. There are many different types of cells in the body that perform different functions in the body. A tissue is a group of similar cells that work together to perform a specific function. There are four major types of tissue in the body: nervous tissue, connective tissue, muscle tissue, and epithelial tissue. Organs are a group of tissues in a living organism that have been adapted to perform a specific function. For example, the heart, which is located in front of the chest, is responsible for pumping blood throughout the blood vessels in our body. Other examples of organs are the heart, the stomach, the liver, and the brain. The organ system is a group of organs that work together to perform major functions or needs of the body. There are 11 major systems in the body, such as the respiratory system, which takes in oxygen, and the cardiovascular system transports the oxygen throughout the body. At last, we have the organism. The organism is the highest level of organization. An organism is a living being that has a cellular structure and that can independently perform any physiologic functions necessary for life. And that would be the levels of organization of the body structure and their functions.